give out their children to marriage at young ages. Culture to give out. Parents have little to no idea to stop their go ahead in these marriages. Even before the child turns an adolescent, you see possible children working in the background of them to convince parents to give the go ahead for this marriage. If parents refuse, they use prominent people or relatives in an attempt to convince parents to give them. In many of these cases, it is entirely right to pay marriage dowries to start marriage process even before the child reaches womanhood, because the culture allows it. If culture permits for this to be done and does not allow it, who is the parent not to accept him? Mr. Chairman, the parent...
The case. Parents serve as guardians and counselors to their wards and will not want to give their wards out for early marriage. That is why parents enroll their wards in school, as it is stipulated in the 1992 Constitution of Ghana that every Ghanaian child must have access to education. These children are taught on subjects like religious and moral education, social studies on the consequences and effects of child marriage. Mr. Chairman, as the children learn the consequences and effects on child marriage, will they involve themselves in the child marriage? Certainly, big no. So again, my opponents, where lies your argument that parents are responsible for child marriage in Ghana? See how confused we are to join me say that parents are not responsible for child marriage in Ghana.
I would like to again bring them on track that parents cannot be blamed for the increase in child marriage in our country. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, you can force the donkey to the riverside, but you cannot force it to drink the water. A forced child in marriage by parents will always find a way out if there is a will. Financial incapacity and poverty is a clear cause of child marriage in our country. Girl children born from downtrodden, poor families will. Financial incapacity and poverty is a clear cause of child marriage in our country. Girl children born from downtrodden and poor families will require nothing but grace and humanity to survive.
Parents do give out their girl child to rich people so that they could be given money or material wealth in attempt to manage their poverty situation. More to the point, ladies and gentlemen, it is obvious that parents who practice marriage by extent give out their children to another family so that they could get a girl for their men or boys. Lastly, Mr. Chairman, parents hide under the cover of belief and religion to push their young girls into marriages, claiming that the gods or scriptures prescribe it. Parents must be blamed well for their irresponsible act. That further increases child marriage in the country. Thank you.
My first and second speakers have said it all. Parents are really to blame for the child for the increase in child in the country. The following are points raised by the preceding speakers. Point 1. Parents give out their girls' child for marriage to escape poverty. The girls are given out in exchange of financial assistance and stability. Point 2. Parents want reconnection and prestige that comes with having their daughters hand over for marriage earlier. It is seen as being a responsible parent, so they force their girls into it. Point 3. Parents also want to prevent the sin that comes with
Parents are to blame for the increase in child marriage in the country. It's exactly so, because parents who engage in child marriage join in that. Because parents who engage in child marriage are free in the country. Hence, more parents join in that practice. Ladies and gentlemen, the laws of the land should deal with these parents so that together we will say no to child marriage. Thank you.
Primary assistant. I wouldn't put much blame on the parent for any child marriage in the country. Look at things, there are so many factors that are giving the girl child or the child much freedom to the extent that the parent cannot even control them up to some points. I will put much blame on our mother who got our constitution. Because the constitution says the child from 16 years have sex rights. And if you don't attain 18 years, you can't marry. And if you are giving the child to shoot, and you say you can shoot but you can't kill, then you are shooting with bullets. So if the parent is in a way trying to force a girl child or a child who the father out for denying him or her the sex rights. So I wouldn't be put much blame on the parent for what? Early child marriage. The children are given much freedom from our constitution to do whatever they want, to some point that parents are not even given the chance to control them. If we take the classroom as an example, as it used to be, teachers are playing the role as well, parents. To some point, you can also force students or children to do certain things that they used to do, that are giving children much freedom. And as they say, when you are giving much freedom, you also do things extraordinary without realizing the consequences. So, large enough, I would say, children are really to blame, not the parents as such.
I want to say parents are to blame. But if you come to our communities, like this is a community where they do say, I realize that most of the parents, they don't monitor their children. As late as 12 to 1, you could see children who are still outside. Girls below the ages of 14, they are still outside, standing at various sexes, doing their own things. And sometimes when we see some of those, we become helpless as teachers. The child will come to school the following day, and you see her dozing in class. What will you do as a teacher? You can't be following the child around. And most of the parents, they are always negligent on their duty. They don't provide the children with their basic amenities, like uniform, exercise books, pens and pencils. So the moment you allow a man, whether old or young, to provide him those things, the child will think that, oh, this man is helping me.
Child yourself, you have the right to speak. You can say anything. You can stand against the marriage. If you do not have, if you can't complain to your parents because they are the people forcing you into that marriage, you can go outside and look for somebody. You can talk to the police. You can come to your teachers, even the nurses in our clinics. You can go to them and complain. Do not allow yourself to be forced to marry any old man that will die soon and leave you as a widow. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I want to also join on the debate behind the scenes. I'm not having a seat in front, so I'm behind. Truly, I think we have all heard what they said. We, the student girl or the girl child, sometimes we are harboring information, and that leads a way of getting the information out there. If you are able to link up with your teachers and some of the leaders of this organization, I think the situation will be handled. And that's why I like this Tijabunye on the board. You always deal it in that way, Tijabunye, and your future is being dwindling. Samantha, I am in the solid before banning. It very well solid you put down in the solid man. In our Karakabla, but don't you like to cheer poor? But for I cut a Jabunye and Battle Malaka, check in Ayala Sanya. So I see a car to be poor and be child winning. You know, we don't blame me Jala in a woman. Come and be cool. Bondana Kanga hearing. It means sorry, I haven't got the old type teacher here. I teach him a data and a bana swimming here. In a man in our level Bondana. Tell the Puno with the name of Lewa Bondana. Thank you.
Sometimes you tend to blame the girl, and that is not their fault. Somebody knowing your problem want to solve it for you outside. If your parents are not doing it, they will buy you the pad. And I always tell my girls, you see men like that, They've never done anything free. If a man is giving you 1 cedi, even if it is 10 years, somehow, I'm not putting it, but 99, just the 1%, they will do it genuinely. But the 99, when they give you 1 cedi, prepare your mind. They will take it back. They will take it back. They will start when they give you the 1 cedi. They will be getting closer to you. Because somebody, if the person is far, this girl, she's vulnerable, let me help her. And you accept the help. When he gets closer to you, the next time he will touch your breast. The next time he's getting back to your buttocks. The next time he's hacking you. He's getting there. If parents were doing things right, you have your girl child, and you are able to help her, you know, every month from age 12 going to 18, you need something to do. You know your woman, the lady you have in the house. Even if you are a correct man, you help your own wife with those things. They are very important in our lives. But we seem to neglect that part. And over here in Wa is this way, that is what is giving us problem. Not even the food, the part. And one thing I've observed in my girls, if a girl comes here, a girl who swelled herself back to school, even though we are giving them sensitization, when you come to talk to them now, we involve the voice. When you see the problem like that, help them. It's a natural phenomenon, whether you like it or not. If you are a girl and you are above 12 years to 16, and you are not seeing those things, it means you are not normal. So what God has given us has now turned a problem on us. And that's why I say when we want to debate on this, it will take us our whole life. And that's why I said, like this RUWA-Ghana, their help they are giving to us. If parents also add, and the school teachers, office, we all put our heads. When you identify a girl that has that challenge, you give a helping hand. 10 cities, buy